Right, 1 second. I'm just gonna listen to it, see if I can hear okay. Right, Kelsey, speak for a sec on the sentence.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me? Are you trying to connect it up to the stream?
Yeah, I'm just listening on the YouTube to see how it sounds.
Right. Yeah, I think sometimes I sound louder. I'm not sure why.
Perfect. I think I've got the volume sorted out now.
Nice. It's good.
Yeah. I actually sound louder than you. Whereas before you sounded louder than me.
Yeah, that's good. Right. Yeah, to be fair, I think a close up of 150 would have been better.
Yeah, or even a buy stop above these wicks, because we had that mid-range support created. Now you want to see a break above the wicks.
Yeah, because like obviously the candle that I got in, it closed obviously above this resistance, and then the next one closed back below it. But I was like, I'm going to hold it because then it could still just be form support.
Yeah, to continue. Yeah, I tend to agree. Good morning, good morning.
You think stops down here are good? Yeah, like just below here.
Oh yeah, 100%. Where is that? Where you got your stop loss?
Yeah, it's quite a big stop.
It's like what, 12, 13, is it?
Yeah, but obviously I got in a bit later. Well, I got the slip a little bit, so they're more like 15, 16.
Okay. Yeah, I mean this 30 minutes got a while, so yeah, I think that's definitely stop loss placement is definitely very safe.
Only thing I didn't like too much was the outflows just below.
Yeah, that's yeah. See, with that, then I'd probably want to see a break above these wicks, but that's for me. But obviously you're in it, so we'll see. I think right now there's just a little bit of lack of volume. It should come in soon. Man, Asian analysis played out beautifully.
Yeah, Asian's been moving quite well.
Man, every day this week, Asian session has hit all the targets that I sent on the group. So
I
where
wonder if Salim caught anything.
Yeah, I wonder. Right now we got to look left. We got to look left to see where the targets are now. Hopefully I can. Oh no way is it not gonna let me go back. Right, I'm gonna have to use 4-hour targets.
We've got an area at 150, 120, and then above that we're pretty much good to like 150, 500. I think.
We do have some form of area around 100, but I think we should hit 150, 500 area. Can you see them?
Can I see on my MetaTrader? Yeah.
Oh, you've gone back to your MetaTrader. Is that what
Yeah,
you've done?
pretty much. Like now we could be breaking up.
Are we breaking up?
Oh, now we could be.
Let's take a look.
Come on, break through this.
I think if we start breaking above these wicks here,
Do you reckon we'll get in?
I don't know.
You have stops below most recent support, maybe.
Yeah, I think stop down over here would make the most sense. But the only thing I don't like is the 1 hour. It's the only thing I don't like. Maybe I'll wait to see a 30-minute candle closing above. Whoa. Moving a bit slow now, isn't it? A little bit lack of volume. Okay. To be honest, I kind of want to buy when it broke above 150.02 to fill the wick to the left.
I think it means a wick fill to like further to the left.
Okay.
I haven't in this stage.
Oh, okay. Stop loss can be 7-8 pip, but the 150 area worries me a bit as it's strong psychological level. Yes, it is a strong psychological level, but I think if we see, what I'm maybe thinking is to maybe let price make a high above 150, see if we can form some support, and then retest that. That's what personally I think I'm looking for. I just don't like this 1 hour situation for me to like getting in now. I was thinking to break above the wicks, but then I'm like, you know what? It's Thursday. I've only taken one trade this week, so I don't want to. Yeah, probably gonna have to wait for something a bit better here. I mean, the buy is really all started from like 4:30 a.m. It hasn't really gone anywhere. So the 15-minute candle closed bullish. See, the only thing I don't like about this is I don't have much information to the left. It's the only thing I don't like for me. So 150 is where we're at right now. See, we do have an issue area over here on the 4 hour as well, around 150, 124. So
Yeah, that's where my first EP is.
yeah, see, that's the thing that's causing me some issues. Jesus, do we have a lack of people here? 15. I do think though, let's say the buys don't work out, Kelsey, or you do keep stop loss down over here. I mean, if we do come back to this area and create some support again, then that would be also still good to like. I know it's gonna be hard to like hold the trade at that point, but I mean it would make sense.
Yeah, I'm just seeing like we obviously like formed the support now. If we break below that, then I think do I close half then if we're breaking back below? That's the thing, I'm not sure.
It's up to you. I mean, if we are breaking a pre-London support, then there is that probability, but then we also have this area here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Can be respected.
Maybe that's a bit more better, yeah.
You know, because this was the area where we created a stronger support to move up. I mean, we can tap into this and then start to reject, so don't worry about it breaking the lows, I don't think, just yet.
It's been breaking the lows like all morning and then heading back up.
So that's what I mean, so just relax.
Yeah, it's weird on my MT5 it's actually got the 1 hour closing above.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be a nice liquidity grab though, to start heading further up. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Got to play it by
ear. Place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, stops are definitely in a good place. Right, let's get some music. Man, where is everybody? Yeah, I think we're just initially reacting to that level. You know what I mean? Because we have a lot of wick rejections here now. So we're definitely like... we're definitely having issues over here, right? But at the same time, I mean, we failed to break down below over here. So we got to wait. There's probably going to be some... Yeah, I think this is just generating liquidity within this range. And then hopefully once we start breaking above these highs, can continue up to fill the wick. Let's take a look at the 15-minute real quick. Oh god, these songs, man. So looking on the 15 minute, what we can see is that obviously we've created support right over here. This is a 15-minute support area. We also have a resistance right over here that we're failing to break above. So I mean, if we do get a 30-minute candle closing above this area, I think that could be a good opportunity to look for further upside, or I'm looking for potentially let it make a high because it will hit some form of area and reject. Depends what happens really, and then wait for some form of pullback to be able to form support similar to yesterday, and then we can anticipate a continuation. But yeah, right now I think it's just generating some liquidity within the range to potentially head further up. I mean, there's literally no confirmation for any sells. I wouldn't be looking for sells at all until we're below this area. We're creating resistance. But yeah, the only way I would look for sells is if we get a resistance below 149.880, and then we have a clean 20 pip range for sells, 15-16 pip range. So we'll just put we'll see what happens over here. I think gold may drop to 1785 today. I haven't even looked at gold yet. Yeah, I think so too. I think gold can continue dropping. We had a support over here. It's already starting to break down. But in London session, there is a lack of volume with gold. That's the only thing. But yeah, I mean, we do have a clean move coming down to around 1786. That's like another 70 pips away with gold. But I probably want to wait for NY session for gold, to be honest. I haven't seen it move very well in the London session for a while, to be completely honest. Let's look at pound yen. It looks like it's heading back down to support.
I get stopped out here.
Oh damn. It's a bit of a disgusting candle, I must admit.
Yeah, I think if we get a 30-minute close below support, could take off half there.
Yeah.
Just depends.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be coming to support to create support again, you know. But I mean, I think as long as your stop loss is down over here, if we're gonna continue up in the session, you should be fine. But obviously, to some extent, if it does just keep on dropping. Oh damn! This doesn't.
Yeah, stop down.
Ooh.
Heavy L.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer.
85 quid.
85.
Yeah.
It's alright. We'll see if we can get any sells here today if we start to get some resistance forming.
Yeah. I wouldn't be turned off taking a re-entry if
No.
something presents nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think looking back, just waiting for a close above 150 would have been the best thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, mate. Morning, morning. Um, Jeff says GJ short term bearish and long term bullish. Okay. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not taking any sells unless I get a resistance. You know, I'd rather wait for a retracement, get some support to form, and then retake a buy to retest these highs. You know, if this is just going to continue down, then I'd rather wait for support. As the trend is up so hard, I won't try to sell without any resistance below 149.87. Yeah, that's the same as me. I'm waiting for some form of resistance if I'm going to sell. We need structure if we're going to sell. Price broke out and back in, fake out, indicating we could head down, but of course we need proper confirmation for sales. Yeah, I'm thinking some form of resistance. Maybe the 4 hour needed to do a deeper retest of 149.800.
Yeah, I was thinking that could be the case. Yeah, but so many times in that trade it was like heading up to 150 and then just not able to break it.
Yeah, that's likely the problem, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Candle closed barely a wick to the top, barely a wick to the bottom. Morning. Can you draw out what you want to see in terms of resistance if you are looking for sells? Well, resistance is just gonna be, you know, like let basically price make a low. You know, even if we see price heading down to, and even if we do come down, you know, come down to support, and then we kind of like retrace, create resistance. I don't know. It's a little bit difficult to kind of like visualize exactly what you want to see, but in theory, like, okay, even if this, let's say this candle closes bullish respect to this area, then I would want to see a further bearish candle confirmation here to sell, and then we would expect the next one to continue down, you know, something like that, some form of structure to show that we're creating resistance below a previous support. Would you consider sells if this candle closes and next one creates a top wick and breaks the low, or proper resistance? No, I want to see proper resistance. I want to see. Yeah, I want to see resistance forming. Because we could get a fake out to start heading back up. Right? It's also something we could see. Damn, it's pulled all the way back now. Yeah, I mean the only way we're continuing down is if this candle here can close below this area, and then we can have a bearish candle form over here. Maybe we'll open or something like that to continue down. But if we close back above this range, then this is a fake out to head back up to retest this high. Don't like GJ reacts at 0.800 level. Yeah, it's reacted to around that level. I think, yeah, because this is like basically 4-hour resistance, and I was wondering if this was a liquidity grab on the 4-hour to start heading back up because of that resistance that we needed to do a little bit of a deeper retest. Was a potential. It does seem like it. So I think it's unfortunate with Kelsey there, where he had his, you know, I think in most circumstances that's gonna get respected, but we'll see. And if we do actually create resistance, then I mean, yeah, we just, the buys just weren't there. Um, 1.5k subs, amazing consistency. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's taken a little while, but we're getting there. Let's leave a like on the stream. Yes, drop a like on the stream. Drop a like. We got 7 likes on the stream. We can get those numbers up. Has the 15-minute candle closed yet? 5 minutes closed back in the range, but we've got to wait to see how the 30-minute candle closes. Okay, while we're just waiting on pound yen, let's take a look at euro NZD. So looking on the 4 hour, price has made a low over here. So if we do start to create some resistance, there's a probability that euro NZD is going to retest that low. Right. Did the sells play out yesterday? Can't remember where it was. Okay, so yeah, we looked on the 4 hour. Looking on the 1 hour time frame, seems like we're creating a support over here, but we also have these rejection wicks to the upside. Let's take a look in the 30-minute. So looking on the 30-minute time frame, we have a support over here, and we are also rejecting this resistance. So if we break above this resistance, then we could see price coming up to fill this wick, and then coming up to this area, and then even further on. So this would be target 1, and then this would be target 2 for buys. And then for sells to continue down with the trend, we would be looking for a break below support. We've got clean traffic to the left. This is going to be target 1. And then I think this would be a good idea for target 2 to retest the low. So we've got around an 18 pip range, and then we have around a 22 pip range. So we'll have to wait and see what's happening. GU is trying to continue bearish. GU is trying to continue bearish. It is approaching a support. It's coming up to support. EJ is trying to break up. EJ is trying to break bullish. What's target's going to be there? Yeah, if we get a nice solid support formed above this area again, then I think there's that chance that we could start to head up again. But similarly, if we do start to respect this area, then we're gonna have to wait for like a resistance to form, and then we could take a nice sell.
I've got to admit, part of me taking this loss was probably due to the fact that yesterday I kind of missed the move around this area, and today I kind of felt like I was going to miss out.
You
So I got
think?
in. Yeah, probably because like I know this obviously closed. It's closed above. I mean the candles, but I mean didn't close. Like above into these wicks.
Mm.
So that was if we had like a candle closing with like a range to fill, maybe above those wicks to the left, maybe that'd be a better sign to continue up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It seems like we created a resistance, and then from that we could never close above. That's why I was looking for like a buy stop here, because then I know, okay, we're breaking above the wicks that we're failing to close above. But you
Yeah,
was already in the buys at that point, so it was a little bit difficult. But I mean, that's where I probably would have liked to have entered in a buy to continue up, or waited for a high to be created. Um, but yeah, it is very difficult. It's very difficult. I mean, if you really think about it, looking back too, we kind of created resistance back below that resistance, because when this candle closed bearish, it did create a little resistance back below this previous level. But obviously when we started seeing it coming up and moving bullish, I was too anticipating that 7 a.m. would start to break us up. I did think that too.
yeah.
But I just didn't do that. It came down to support, and it's just unfortunate.
It's tough because like I didn't want to close a portion because I want to let the trade play out, but then it just in this case just didn't. So
Yeah,
that's take it for well.
yeah. Don't worry, you'll bounce back.
Yeah, it's been this week's been a bit tough, like trying to adapt. But I know in the next coming weeks, like, I'll definitely be able to take better entries and make sure
Mhm.
I'm in the blue.
You'll be in the blue. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm hoping this was a deeper retest, and that we can start to head back up. Right, 15-minute candle should be coming to a close here soon. So the 15-minute candle is about to close below the support. Very weak 15-minute candle close. So the 30-minute candle's broken the low, but I'm not going to be entering in over here because of the heavy bullish uptrend. Got around like a 10 pip range. Yeah, I definitely think for the short term it can move down, but I I don't want to be selling, you know, when we're at a 4-hour resistance. I want to be seeing if this candle is going to respect this area to potentially continue moving up. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. H, did you get in that gold drop in NY session? Nope. Nope, I did not. I did not. EN looks like a good sell to me if we close below 1.6372. Yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see if we can close out of that range first. Yeah, needed to close out of this range, then we can see. Pound yen is coming down, but I want to make it, let it see it make a low and then retrace, create some resistance, because otherwise I'm waiting for support to form to take buys, you know, because uptrend and that.
Yeah, I suppose it's kind of trend. Like, definitely could be a good idea because we have made quite a big top wick. We're gonna head down, but then we are at that 4-hour area. And maybe have problems. Yeah, 700. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if we're at this 4-hour level, if we start to see supports being created and it looks like we are reacting to that level, you know, then I wouldn't, like, I would be looking for more buys, you know. But if we get the situation where we pull up and create resistance, then I know, okay, there's a higher probability of us continuing down. Let's get some more likes in here, guys. We've only got 15 likes and nearly 50 people. So let's get some more likes in here, people. The 15-minute close below support without bottom wick, kind of like to sell when it broke the lower previous. Okay, so you got in. Nice. It's up to you. That's completely up to you. But just for me, I didn't want to be taking sells over here. I wanted to be waiting for resistance because of that 4-hour area to the left. See, from what I've seen, you know, when I've looked at like breakouts and stuff, you know, a lot of times we saw this happen the other day, didn't we, Kelsey, where we had a breakout, we had a weak close, and then what happens is the next one actually just closed purely at this level. So it closed there, and then we just had the next, I think it was a 30-minute something, come up and start to break up like this, right? And I'm thinking that's something maybe we could see if this kind of respects this 4-hour resistance. Just visualize. Now you see this structure here? I can show you what I'm talking about. So you see this here, we had a resistance, price broke up, a weak 30-minute candle. Next one should respect this area and then continue. And I've got that somewhere. I think it's not that one. Not that one. Where is it? Here it is. It's on the 30-minute. Here. See that? We get a break above. You have a weak one. The next one comes down, wicks below the area but respects it, right? Which means we probably never create resistance. And then the next candle just continues moving bullish with the trend. That's something I'm going to be looking for.
Actually, looking at the 4-hour, I think, like, I was actually looking at the fact that I didn't, you know, this 4-hour was unable to break previous 4-hour high. So that was concerning me a little bit, but yeah, I still obviously held it. But I think, you know, over the weekend I'm going to adapt my trading plan, just say like no impulses, only buys and sell stops.
Yeah.
And then getting in on like the lows or highs of the wick
Mm.
after a candle's closed,
Yeah.
then that should stop me getting impulses. Because to be fair, up to two this week, they're both the losses. So,
Yeah, I think in this occasion, the problem is it closed above resistance very early in the session. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas
yeah,
beforehand, if it create like if I was in a if I was in a trade, like let's say I was awake and I saw it close above resistance, I still wouldn't be taking it because of the time, because I think of the lack of volume. But what would, because how I see volume is when you have a resistance, it requires a lot more volume to break out. It requires volume to break out that resistance. But when you have a high created, you have a retracement, and you have support formed, price can only go up or down, and naturally price will come up to retest that level because it has to then reach the top of the next zone, even if we have a lack of volume, which is why, look, we had this situation here, came up to test that high. Didn't need a lot of volume. It just happened because, if we're rejecting support because we don't have the volume to break support, we have to go back up. So then the next target would be resistance. So that made sense, but we didn't have the volume here to break above. But I think since we did create this support level below this area, 100%, if these candles started to break above these wicks, I'd say that's the point at which it would have headed up, and that's where I would have liked to have got in those buys, but it just didn't happen like that. But I mean, you had 100% had the right there. It's just that that those little things that just gotta be tweaked, and then it'll either be avoided or like next time it's gonna be a win.
yeah, exactly.
So it's all good, man. Honestly, I've lost, like I said, I've lost thousands to realize big mistakes. To
True.
realize what's necessary to, and what you need to improve on. So I think 85 is I think that's fine.
Yeah, you can't dwindle on the losses. Like you just got to get over them quickly, and then
Yeah.
actually look objectively at like what you did wrong, and
Yeah.
then move on.
Exactly. If you've learnt your lesson from the loss, then it's a win, in my book, because
Exactly.
you're not gonna make that same mistake. But if you don't, and you're like, you know, you're adamant that you done the right thing, then if that trade comes around again, you're gonna do the same thing. And if you lose again, then I mean, who are you gonna blame? I'm not saying you, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hypothetically. Have we had any charts sent in? Oh, I need to change it to live chat, don't I? Oh, I missed a couple of comments from the. I'm afraid. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely reacting to this 4-hour support level and the previous 1-hour resistance. Yeah, I think longer term, I think we can start to head further up now. We've created that liquidity. We've tapped into that 4-hour resistance. We can start to head up, but to head down, we're gonna need resistance. Oh, looks like we're gonna close back in the range potentially. Ooh, deep fake out. It's looking like damn, I think you was quite unlucky there, Kelsey. Look at this now. Big liquidity grab. Yeah, I thought so. This is why these aggressive sells. I've taken so many L's on these type of sells beforehand. When you need to understand the current trend and current situation. Oh damn, man, what? That's crazy. I see a strong bullish momentum. Yeah, I mean, I can't take buys now because there's a resistance not far away, and the fake out doesn't really give much opportunity yet. But for me, I mean, yeah, now this is starting to give us an opportunity that if we do get a break above 150, that we can continue higher up to 150, 120, and probably just be done at that point. Oh mate, I feel for you because this obviously was just one of those. Look at this. This is pumping right up. I mean, yeah, you can't take buys now. I mean, where's the stops gonna be? 25. Oh damn, it's breaking above now. Is it flipping the 1 hour? The 1 hour's flipping bullish. That's just crazy. 4 hour also flipping bullish. Got to pay attention to your higher time frame key levels, man. Without a doubt. I'm thinking because it's moved up so much like this, if we can get a support formed, somewhere over here, nice support over here, we can continue moving up. It's all well and good taking buys here, but my stops, I don't know where they could be placed. So yeah, I think if we get a nice support formed above this area, then we can continue moving up. But it's nice to see. So usually when we do these fake outs, we usually get at least a 50% retracement of the wicks. But see, if it moves up to make a high, then if price makes a high, then I'm gonna wait for like a support to form. I mean, there was a very, very, very high chance it's going to continue up, but the stop loss placement is what. So yeah, I'm going to let it run up. It's running up to target now. Oh, wow. Yeah, unlucky, man. Oh, damn. Look at this. Oh, shit. I just want to see a bit more of a wick on the 1 hour. I think. I don't know. I hope you don't mean this 1 hour candle. Oh, god damn it. Holy moly. Yeah, see, this is the day, this is the moment you're like, should have left that buy stop. If I'd left the buy stop there. But anyway, since price making a high, now we wait for support. So I mean, there's gonna be a lot of waiting involved here today, no doubt about that. But if we can finish the week off strong with a nice easy trade, once we get support, I'll be very happy with that. Even just a small wick on the new 1 hour, so I can put my stop loss. Yeah, just had no wick, man. Just pumped up and 18 pips. Straight with open as well. Open just pushed us straight up. I mean, the only place you could have placed stops, but I think it was very risky, was maybe like below these. Again, like below like below these wicks, below this zone. But I mean, yeah, it was pretty obvious we were gonna fly up with open, but just gonna have to wait at this point. Wait for something solid. Yeah, I missed the break above as I'm in a bloody meeting blaming my manager. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's very hard to execute on. Very, very hard. I mean, the only way, oh, EM broke support. Okay, I'm gonna take a look. The only way you could have caught this move really is, I was talking about this morning, a buy stop above these wicks. And that's pretty much the only way you would have caught this move, but I didn't have a buy stop in the end. But now we're just waiting for support. Oh, morning, Salim. Didn't see him there. EN. Yes, EN has closed below support. So yeah, it should continue moving bearish. Yeah, we'll see how this 30-minute candle sets up. Gold is also trying to continue moving bearish. No wick to the top. Yeah, gold seems like it just wants to break this low and continue moving down. 100%. Euro JPY also on fire. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, EJ is also continuing to move up. We're still gonna pump up over here on pound yen. Looks like we are. I mean, that's only the first 20 minutes. I mean, where are we gonna go? Damn, we're still going over here. Okay, let's check out the chart. So there's a GJ buy idea on the 1 minute. Madman on the 1 minute. Okay, take a look. So this is GJ 1 minute. Buy above 150 after support forming, but as I typing, I think I missed it. Hopefully it retracts. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, it could do, but you also want to be looking at maybe wherever it retraces. So even if it does, I don't know, on the 1 minute move further up, and then we get a retracement, and then we get some solid support form somewhere, there's still always that probability we're going to retest whatever high we create. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily need to be the area we broke out from, but we'll see.
Oh no, just come back. Just getting this shot up. It's pretty hard to catch though, unless
Yeah,
you got in.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Unless you basically got in based off the 1 hour. See, I don't think it would have been a good idea to like put stops below this kind of zone, because the thing is, it could have quite easily like wicked back down and done a retest of the support. Like you know, like what we saw the other times, where we see a lot of times it's going to retest that support level that we broke out of. You know, whether that would be here, which we never did, or whether that would be here, also never did. So I think the only way you could have made this work is if stop was maybe somewhere down over here, if you wanted to be try and get that little bit, save that extra little bit of pips, but still just doesn't quite make sense for me. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for something solid. So let's take a look on the 4 hour where we're at right now, because the other thing as well, as we look left on the 4 hour, we notice that this is a range. This is a range, and within this range we seem to have, you know, clean candles. So I think I want to see if I can look left. Come on, trading view, don't be a knob. It's fully not gonna let me see, is it? No, it doesn't. I can't even see the levels on the 1 hour. Okay. Well, either way, the top of the 4 hour range is up over here. So let's measure this range. This is like a 40 pip range. So this is the ultimate target, as we say. The ultimate target. What do you think of XRP USD? I mean, I don't know. Don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, I know I got a couple people in the group that trade Bitcoin. They do very well. Apart from that, I mean, yeah, it's crypto in it. Like, I think if you know about crypto and you're good at it, then stick to what you know. But if you don't, then stick to things that you're good at. Like, I don't think I'm good at crypto. I mean, I've never tried, but I know that I'm good at currencies, so I just focus on currencies. Right. I'll be back in literally 1 minute. Bear with me. We've still got plenty of time. Still got plenty of time. I think the sells now, they're out of the water. So now we'll wait for support. Damn it. I know when it broke above 150.02, it's going to fill the wick to the left. But that stupid candle doesn't even have a small wick. I'm going to go all in if I see just a small... Okay. Yeah. I mean... There was a lot of volume, so that's why I didn't have a wick to the bottom. There was a lot of volume to head up. You know, we literally spoke about this tapping into that level on the 4 hour, potentially causing a fake out. This was very difficult to get in on it, basically. Gold trying to continue down. Oh, it tried to, but it's now retracing. Euro NZD. How disgusting. Came right above that resistance and now it's retracing. But I think with this, you'd want this 30-minute to basically close below this area. Or you want to wait for a further bearish candle confirmation. Because sometimes it's going to close back in the range, but then you get a further bearish candle closing. That would be a better selling opportunity. GJ just got manipulated. Yes. Yeah, that is technically manipulation. Liquidity, yeah, it's a little bit manipulation. But it looks like it's just going to continue pumping up over here. It's going to leave us for dead. I got caught in EN. Oh yeah, EN is a bad situation. It just came up to break above, and yeah, there's nothing you can do. Just gotta wait for further bearish candle confirmation at this point. Just looking at possible ways to catch that. There was strong 5-minute rejection at support. Let's take a look. I mean, yeah, this seemed like a strong rejection, but then, you know, it never really came back to this support level to create anything. The only thing we reacted off was this previous level, but I don't know, man. Yeah, we need a retracement here. Deep retracement. Can we get a support formed? I think there's going to be some waiting involved here today. Ooh, EN. Damn. Difficult. Looks like gold is trying to continue moving bearish. Ooh, pound yen is retracing hard. Music is very low. Is it? Well, it's very quiet, is it? Turn it up a little bit. Is that better? You have white sound again. I think the white sound is my heater in the background, which I need to turn off actually. It's bloody hot now. Hold on, I'll take a listen on the YouTube now. See if I can hear any funny noises. Yeah, I can definitely hear some weird noise. Interesting. I don't know what it is though. I don't know if it's the fan of the computer making that, but it definitely sounds like it's definitely a strange noise. But I don't know why it's doing it. All the cables are fine. Don't know, we'll have to see. Oh no, not a double fake out on GJ.
Might be a tough session.
Does look like it. I mean, to be honest, if we close back in the range, then all it does is present an opportunity for, if we get a candle closing above, that we can continue moving up to fill the wick. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for some support to form here. Yeah, it's not quite a raining noise. It's like I don't know. It is a really weird noise, I must admit. I don't know why something always goes wrong with my stuff. It's really frustrating. What is this crap song? Come on, guys, let's get some more likes on the stream. Got 25 likes. Let's hit target. This is a really disgusting day. Definitely gonna need to wait for some support. Did we close back in the range? Oh my god, we did.
No bottom wick as well.
What? That is just disgusting.
But do you think this is gonna flip and fill the wick on the 1 hour down?
I don't know. This is not kind of something I've seen before. This is some mad, like, how can you I don't know. I mean, I think we still can head up. We just need maybe this was creating this bottom wick. You know, if we can create that support. I mean, that was a deep retracement. Basically corrected the whole thing up. So gold is trying to continue moving bearish. Will gold continue down to 1786? Man, I hate some of these tunes. Euro NZD ranging. Okay, we've got around 10 minutes left for the 15-minute candle to close. 1 hour, 30 minute, also 25 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close. Looks like the 15 minutes already moving up. Yeah, it looks like it forms support in the 5 minute. But yeah, I think it's one of those ones. 5 minute creates support over here. We have a high to retest at the point. The only thing I don't like about that is how we closed back in the range overall on the 30 minute. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We still got plenty of time today. I mean, once we start basically creating supports above this level here, then I'm expecting this 4-hour range to get filled for the whole intraday. So we'll see. Yeah, because if the 15 minute doesn't present an opportunity, then it may need to wait for the 30 minute candle. Stops are going to be big now anyway, so I'm not going to be looking to take trades over here yet. Entered after the 5 minute. You entered in on the 5 minute? Ooh, it moved up like 9 pips. Oh, you closed in 6 pips profit. Nice.
I was doing some more data collection last night. I've done like another week, but
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like a day where like I couldn't see anything. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave them days out completely. Like, and like just ranges and like
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna add them in. I don't
yeah,
think.
fair enough. Yeah, I think if nothing, I mean, there's not always going to be an opportunity. Just, with most days, there'll be some form of move. Do you know what I mean? That makes sense from
Yeah,
a
of
technical
course.
perspective.
But yeah, like, looking back on like old trades and like just seeing how bad they were. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, I mean, I suppose you got to laugh, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, not laugh, but you can't let it get to you. Oh man, I've just seen an announcement to say they're bringing out a season 6 of Prison Break. God, they're gonna destroy. They've already destroyed that program.
I've never watched it.
Oh, honestly, the first 2 seasons are great, but then after that, nope.
Normally, always the way though, isn't it, with stuff like that.
Mhm.
Starts off great.
Man, some of these songs. Man, I bet there's someone that can recommend me a good stream playlist that they know ain't gonna stitch me with the copyright. Surely. There must be one person out there. Come on, guys, let's get those likes up. We've only got 27 likes on the stream. Damn it, I got stopped out of BE again. Don't worry about it. Happens. I have to admit, I'm not really liking the buys based off of this 15-minute candle since it's already kind of tapped up into this resistance and it's retraced a little bit. I think I want to see a support on the 30-minute time frame, to be completely honest. Because then if you took buys here, but because the candles are so big, right, the stop would have to be, okay, so anywhere over here is going to be 10 pips plus, which is quite not too bad, but the range that we have like a 10 pip range to this resistance where we could reject. So I feel like, yeah, probably gonna want to wait. I mean, it can still continue moving up. 5 minutes created some support. I just don't really trust it right now. Don't know. I think it's like a little bit of intuition. Like, yeah, sure, it definitely can continue up, but do I want to wait for the 30-minute candle to close? I feel like I do.
I saw something on the news today. They're talking about like the festivals being able to go ahead this summer. But I mean,
They can do that, but not. You can't.
I mean, it's based off what they're saying now, and that's going to change, no doubt.
Yeah. Mate, it's all gonna change.
It's getting people's hopes up again, isn't it? Just for no reason.
Yep. They're even talking about doing that silly eat out scheme as well.
Again.
Yep.
After they moaned about the youth causing more spread.
Don't. That silly little help to eat out scheme. And then they blamed everyone else for spreading it. It's like, it just, I don't know. They're reviewing the old vaccine passports. They're gonna review it. And I think they're gonna go ahead and do that, even though it's a breach of human rights. But I don't think they give a monkeys. To be completely honest. I really don't think they care at all. Come on guys, let's get those likes up.
We got today
30 likes. 30 likes. Have we got any dislikes?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, the guy dislikes it's probably not on the stream yet.
Oversleeping.
Yeah. That's kind of why I didn't trust this 15-minute candle. Then we're going to need to wait for the 30 to close over here. Today London is pretty slow, man. Movement happened in pre-London. I mean, yeah, the movement happened just before London opened, yeah, but very difficult to even get a piece of the pie, as we say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for a 30-minute support to be created somewhere. We've got plenty of time. Because this becomes a resistance pretty much at this point, you know, and if we can't break above this resistance, then how can we expect any continuation of price? You know, because we could just consolidate here with this is only, you know, this range here is about 9 to 10 pips, you know, for the same amount of stop loss, which is not what I want to do. If I'm going to take a buy, I want to have a good enough range. So I want to wait for like a 30-minute support. Wait to see if we can get a little bit of a pullback. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're coming into the last hour as well, the 4 hour. Gold could be coming down to this 1785 zone again. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like gold is on its way to continue bearish. Yeah, even on the 5-minute. 5-minute is closing below this support over here. So as long as it can stay below this area and stops maybe somewhere over here, then we should reach this support now on gold. Minutes still open. It's at this wick potential rejection though. It's at a support on the 15. Yeah, it's kind of like a minor zone, but at least we're seeing these nice rejection wicks to the upside over here, and then you stretch that left. This is a previous support, so yeah, I'd say gold should continue down from here to 1786. Ooh, pound yen is actually breaking above. So man, looks like that 15-minute support was the opportunity to take buys. Didn't really trust it though. Have to admit, didn't really trust it. Because if you think about it, the 30-minute closed back in the range, so I mean we needed something a bit more solid. But looks like that was the confirmation there for a continuation. You entered in again. Nice.
I think there was my re-entry, but I wanted a solid confirmation. Not 15.
Yeah. I mean, looks like that was the solid confirmation, but I just didn't trust that 30-minute, you know. And one 15-minute candle, yeah, made sense, but I kind of thought like I'd already tapped into this area. Are we realistically gonna break it? Well, I mean, yeah, looks like we are. Looks like that was the move.
I suppose like it happened a few times like in previous weeks where like the 30-minute broke all the way out and then ended up closing still like in the direction, in the range. The next one just flew up.
Yeah. See, for me, this isn't something that I was confident in. You know, if I'm gonna take a trade on a Thursday, I needed to be confident. And although we did create a solid support after creating a high, I just didn't like the fact that we kind of like already tapped into it. Felt like we retraced a little bit, but yeah, this was the move. I mean, originally I was gonna wait for a 15-minute candle to close, but that's because I thought the 30-minute was gonna close above. See, if the 30-minute had closed above, and then we had this situation here, I would have 100% been in these buys. But because the 30-minute closed back in the range, you know, I didn't want this to be just the one confirmation at that point, because then the 30-minute hadn't technically closed out of the range yet, even though the 15-minute had. So the next 15-minute could wick up and then start to drive back down into the range, and then obviously the 30-minute would basically just be coming into the range at that point, and then it's just a crap day. But yeah, I mean, this was the play. Like, what can I say? Just pumping up over here. 30 pips, Jesus. Man, we could have had a nice win here today. Oh well, I'm still gonna wait for a solid support to form somewhere, but still, that was unexpected. The thing the next day is, yeah, 550. I've got 540, 550. It's almost there now anyway. It's like another 20 pips away. Yeah, well done to anyone who took those buys, man. That was really nice. Did actually work out in the end. Yeah, gonna have to wait for a support on the 30-minute now, but I mean, technically speaking, I think we've missed the move. as they say. Oh well, still a good end to the week. Oh. Oh man, I can't listen to these like depressing tunes. It's supposed to be chill bass. Nah, we need something a bit more upbeat, man. Can't be dealing with this. Let's try this one. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. So yeah, it looks like that support on the 15-minute was the move, man. Ah. Yeah, just wasn't confident. Just wasn't confident in this. Didn't like it. You know, I think a part of me was worried because the thing is, if the 30-minute closed above 100%, I would have taken those buys without a doubt. We have a wick to fill, but the 30-minute, it never closed above. It never actually closed above. Just, yeah, it was just I don't know. So yeah, now all we got to do is basically wait for a retracement, some support to form, and then. But it's gonna be a lot more waiting involved now at this point. Like, we've waited a long time here. I've been here for like 2 hours, still no trade.
Nobody missed all these moves. You end up looking back and you're like, I should have probably been in that.
I know the thing is, the thing that put me off, and I said this, you know, if the 30-minute closes above and then we create support, I would have 100% taken those buys. But if you look, why would the 8 a.m. candle close the way it did? It just didn't really make sense. And the worst thing that I didn't want was, you know, to have like a full stop loss here, somewhere over here, with just one candle that just goes boom straight down. You know, plus like the 15-minute candle closing bullish, although it made sense, The only thing I didn't like again was what if the 30-minute needed to do that retest that we were talking about to then start heading up. So I mean, yeah, I know how I could have caught the move, obviously, but I just didn't really like it. I mean, really tapped up into there. We started to retrace a little bit. That also kind of put me off. I don't know. Maybe I read into things too much, but definitely did not like that 30-minute close. I mean, the structure was there, 100%. I just, yeah, I wasn't confident. So I suppose if you're not confident, the best thing to do is just sit and watch them, and that's what I did. Is gold on its way down? Man, EN, what disgusting price action. But yeah, if we get a solid support on the 30-minute, I'd be way more inclined to take buys. I'd be very happy about that. Decent. Runners got as much as my initial 75%. Done for the day. Thanks for the analysis. And I did. No problem. Congratulations. Lol. At the 15-minute already pushed up too much and the 1 hour is about to end. I'm worried with the pullback of the new one. Damn. Hard day for GJ. Yeah. It has been quite difficult. But hopefully we can create some support. Like a solid 30-minute support. And then I'd be very happy to take buys then. But until that, I think it's going to be the end of the road for me this week. Because the only thing as well is right now we have tapped into a daily resistance at 150, 400. That is a daily resistance level. We also have these rejection wicks. Oh, come on, man. Those are the good tunes. Man, GJ buy. I marked up on 1 minute. It went exactly the same, even though I got BE. It happens, man. Don't worry about it. Man, I've only taken one trade this week. Literally one entry. Morning, fellas. How are we this morning? I'm good. How you doing? Another high on GJ during London session. Lol. Yeah. Yeah. Looking back, that 15-minute support was the confirmation. It was the confirmation, obviously clearly, but I don't know. Oh well. It is what it is. Always got to see how we could have caught the move, but the 30-minute was just so messy, man. Just didn't like it. Man, these tunes are driving me nuts. It's great. We've got to go back to the gaming ones. At least they're a bit better. Euro JPY still moving up. Oh my god, it is, yeah. Wow, what a move on EJ. EN. I think EN, you're going to need a resistance for price to continue down. GU literally went nowhere. Man, one trade all week. It's all I've taken. Got to created support on the 5-minute again to continue moving up. Yeah, I think if it starts breaking the high, then I think we've missed the move over there. Yeah, I think we've missed the move here today. Just what a man, I can't believe that 30-minute though.
Like you're saying, if that's just slightly closed above, and then that 15-minute form support, I mean,
It would have been. I'd have been in buys all day. Yeah, I would have been in all day.
Even
yeah,
I would have probably been back in that.
Yeah, because it's a solid confirmation. You got 30-minute closing above, right? And then what you would say is, okay, well, it's a very weak 30-minute candle because of the way that it's left a wick, right? But then you would say, okay, if we can create some support here on the 15-minute for the second, for the next 30-minute candle, then it makes more sense. And then we would have got that, taken the buys, good day. But it just That 30-minute put me off. God, it just reminds me of like some retro game. Oh no, screw this one as well. What's EDM? Let's try this one. I just want no singing. Let me try and find one with no stupid singing in it. Oh, I think this goes to my liked tracks.
A drum and bass.
Yeah, I think I like these ones because they're not too bad. The ones that weren't too bad, I liked them. So maybe I'll just do that. Because then, yeah. Yeah, looks like pound yen's going to continue moving up. Yeah, that's a real... I think that, you know, those type of things, they will come with time, you know. Man, I think you can use 15-minute more often. I see Roger use a 15-minute basically every day. I always use a 15-minute. I always use the 15-minute. But what you gotta understand is the 30-minute never closed above. You know, it broke above, but it never closed above. So technically, this is no breakout. You know, technically it respected resistance. So for me, when I see one 15-minute candle closing bullish, if you was to back test that over a long period of time, you know, a lot of the time, not a lot of the time, but it's not going to have a higher win ratio as, you know, if you wait for the 30-minute candle to close above. You know, the 15-minute creating support is good, but I've seen a lot of times where it doesn't play out. And the fact that 30-minute never closed above also put me off. So had I'd have both together, I would have been in these buys and we would have had a great day today. But I suppose it just means, yeah. I mean, obviously this was the move, right? This was the move, without a doubt. One sec. Oh. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Didn't want to sneeze in the mic. Yeah. So, had we have had both confluences, without a doubt, the only thing that I can say is that the 1 hour did close above. So then we would have had the 1 hour closing above, the 30-minute closing above, and then the 15-minute creating support. That's your high probability setup. Right, but your 1 hour closing above, your 30-minute closing back in the range, and your 15-minute creating support, it wasn't enough for me. I have to admit, it was not enough for me to want to execute. But I mean, it made sense. It made sense. What can I say, you know? But you know, you have to. I miss moves all the time. You know, I've missed plenty of moves this week. I've only taken one trade this week, so it's not like I'm bothered about it. It's just about, you know, it's about realizing how you could have caught that move. So I'm always looking to see how I could have caught the move. Obviously, I see how I could have caught it. You know, I still stick by. Maybe I still wouldn't take it, but I mean, on today's example, it played out perfectly. So. Would you take the buys if the 30-minute candle closes bearish and the next candle breaks the high of the bearish candle? Probably not. No. No, I'm waiting for like a 30-minute support to form if I'm gonna take a buy here today. Apart from that, I have to accept that, you know, a good portion of the move has been missed. You know, this candle was like a 30 pip, 35 pip candle. You know, we're gonna need something super solid here to anticipate any further upside. Plus, we're gonna need more volume, so I have to wait for that. It doesn't let me buy magic keys on your site. There's no option to add it to basket. Yeah, that's because I don't sell the magic keys on my site. The magic keys emblem is only there for you to know that you can use my discount code to buy it. So you need to go to the official magickeys.com. Right, you need to go to magic keys. Right, it's this one over here, and you want to purchase it. You can use my discount code. You can do whatever, but you go to the official website. You go to buy, and you can purchase your magic keys. Okay. Yeah, so you can use my discount code if you want to. If you don't, it's up to you. But you do get a discount. What are your recommendations for withdrawals? I'm torn between weekly and bi-weekly. It's up to you. Like, I mean, for me, I've started to withdraw weekly now. So last week I withdrew a little bit of profit. This week I'm also gonna withdraw, even if it's just like, you know, a little bit. It's still a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just withdrawing on a weekly basis.
I've done withdrawals the last 2 weeks. I think it's quite good, but like this week I won't be, obviously. but yeah, like if you're making profits every week, then just take a little portion of that off into your draws. Should be good.
Agreed.
Keeps you going.
Yeah. See, that's what I found. Like, I just hadn't withdrawn. I didn't withdraw. You know, I never withdrawed, and like even just doing my first withdrawal, it did feel different. You know, like it actually felt like you got paid for the work that you put in. You know, and it's something I'd probably had been missing in my trading for a long time. Where did you learn to trade from? You're similar to Raja. Well, yeah, I learned some things from Raja. I mean, originally I just kind of, you know, taught myself. But yeah, I got different things from different traders, but yeah, I do trade similar to Raja a little bit, yeah. But yeah. Any alt cryptos that you guys are interested in looking to add to the portfolio? I'm not personally looking at any cryptos or anything like that, but if you want, he's not here. If Ibs was here, I'd get you to speak to him, but we do have a couple people in the group that deal with cryptos, but yeah, for me, I don't look at any cryptos at the moment. I just find that, you know, once everybody starts talking about it, and you know, it's too late for me to want to jump on the bandwagon, as they say. You know, there'll be something else in a few years that everyone wants to jump on, and then you get all your scam artists, and then they start trying to jump on it. So there'll be something else. There always is. So yeah, right now, I mean, probably gonna have to probably gonna, if I'm taking a trade, more than likely it's gonna be after the stream at this point. Do you know who Jeevan is? Capital Hungry. He was my mentor. I don't know him personally, but yeah, I've heard of him. I mean, he is a great trader, no doubt. I think he does like 1 minute scalps and fundamentals and stuff. But yeah, I've listened to him a few times on some things. Yeah, really knowledgeable guy, 100%. But yeah, no, I don't know him personally, but I have heard of him. Yeah. Thoughts on all these AI and auto traders? They seem like a good side hustle for traders if you can make a profitable one. Again, I don't know a lot about that, or I know about them, but I mean, I personally don't believe in it myself. I personally think that, you know, if I'm gonna do the markets, I want to trade it myself. The thing I know about AI, and the thing that I do know about, you know, robots with trading, is that they require a lot of maintenance, you know, because you're gonna have to basically, like, the data and the things that needs to be put into it, it's a lot of work, you know, which could be just you as a human doing that bit of back testing, you know, putting that same time in and having that, you know, it's about the passion at the end of the day. You know, I do this because of the passion, because I love what I do, not because, you know, I'm trying to necessarily just make money, or necessarily, you know, because at the end of the day, if I could come up with a strategy, I could just make a robot or an AI or whatever to do it for me. But that's not what I want to do. I want to do it myself. You know, I want to trade myself. But I mean, it's up to you. Like, if you want to look into it, you know, you go and look into it, do your research, do your due diligence. But I mean, I think you should be focusing on, you know, trying to get the trading or your own personal trading right first, and then you can always look to venture out. But you know, you gotta get your foundations set first. But I mean, it's completely up to you. You know, obviously that's just my opinion. Man, EA or AI things, that shit. Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things. I've heard some, you know, I mean, I've heard a lot of people get scammed by people saying, oh, they've got this trading bot that gives this annual returns. You know, I've heard a lot of scam people, but yeah, I don't even worry about all that. Love your mentality, brother. Thank you very much. How old are you guys, if you don't mind me asking? That's fine. I'm 21. Kelsey, how old are you?
20.
You're 20. And then
Yeah.
Salim, how old are you, Salim? I've never actually asked Salim how old he is.
He is, I'm not sure if he's here, but I think he's like 26, 27.
Okay. Oh, he's 26. He's 26.
Yeah.
So we've got, yeah,
check.
so we're all in our 20s. Let's put it that way. Yeah, so we're all in our 20s, you know. I'm turning 22 this year. Well, at least you felt like yesterday I was turning 21, but that was like months ago now. Man, time flies.
I'm 21 in June. Just got a few months of that.
So you was one of the youngest of the year group.
I was, yeah.
Damn. I was one of the oldest. I was a September baby, so I was always like first in the register at primary school. I think with robots, if they were so profitable as the person says, then why sell it for $200, $300? I mean, one should be going to banks and hedge funds selling it for billions. Yeah, that's true. I mean, obviously, why sell it to the general public? Well, not like general public, but if you had a bot, if you had a robot that could make you 80 whatever percent returns and you didn't have to do anything for you, I mean, that's technically priceless. Because and then like you can charge whatever, because anyone with money is gonna make more money. I mean, if that was me, I wouldn't be trying to sell it to people with only like 1,000 to invest. I'd be going straight to like some big investor and pitching it to them. And so yeah, I 100% agree with that. It's just shady, and that's why I just take no notice of all of it, to be honest. That's wild. I'm 23, but you guys are just as mature. Yeah. Are you guys doing Zooms for your group, or is it just you three? No, this is so this Zoom call is for private members of my trading group. Obviously, there's just the three of us here today. Usually there's more, but I know some people got work commitments and stuff, or they're watching on the YouTube or whatever. But yeah, this is a Zoom call just for the private members. So you get access to the Zoom call when you sign up with the trading group, basically. But yeah, obviously I didn't want to just have like, I could have just done a trading group with just private members, just live calls every day, just for us, which is what I was like originally gonna do. And then basically then I got kind of like convinced to do live streams, because everyone was like, oh, you're gonna really enjoy it, like it'd be wicked. And I thought, yeah, you know what, it's something I would enjoy to do, so why not? You only live once. I'm 20, mate. Started trading when I just turned 19. Nice. Do you guys trade through to NY session after the stream? Yes, pretty much. I leave a Zoom call. We start a new Zoom call for the NY session, and then anybody who wants to trade that can come on and trade that. I'm usually here now most days, looking at NY or getting on with some things while I have the charts up. Just general convo, that type of thing, questions for the group, whatever. But yeah, we do have a Zoom call for the NY session as well. Should really start doing one for the Asian session, but I just know we don't really have many traders for the Asian session in the group. Just still waiting over here. Asian session, lack of volume. Yeah, you say that, but a lot of the moves have been happening in the Asian session. So I don't know, man. What pair of coins is that? What coins? This isn't Bitcoin if that's what you're talking about. Looks like we're trying to create some more support over here on the 15-minute time frame. 1 hour still open. Oh, there's a gold did not continue down to 1786. Man, EN, what disgusting price action on EN. Yeah, man, what a tough day. London session's been super tough recently. Well, this week I would definitely say it's been tough. Well, that's the first. We've had no dislikes today. Fib on gold for a buy 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I don't look at fibs, man, but still, if that's what you're looking at, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I suppose we came down to that 4-hour support level on gold. I mean, the sells actually started in Asian session. So the 15-minute candle closed bullish on GJ. But I don't think this is going to be enough to continue price up. I want to wait for it. See, what I want to wait for is what might happen. Well, I want to wait for what happens with the you know, as we come into like pre-New York, so for after the stream, is if we can get some form of retracement to the bottom of this zone, because this is the zone on the 4 hour. If when you look left, this is the whole zone on the 4 hour. So if we do get that retracement, then we can get a support formed here, and then look to retest this high and then continue on. That's what I'm going to be looking for later on in the session. But obviously I'm going to literally call it a day here in a few minutes time. Yeah, because we missed that. We have missed that initial push up at this point. The confirmation was the 15-minute candle. Literally, I was speaking about it and I said, okay, well, if this candle respects this area and we get a bullish 15-minute, I'm gonna take a buy. It's exactly what I waited for. It's exactly what happened, but the difference was it did not respect this area, the 15-minute candle. It created the 30-minute to close back in the range. So it made me very, very, very cautious about this whole situation over here. But obviously, look, you learn on the job, and I've learned today that this was a good enough confirmation for price to continue up because we had a lot of volume. You know, maybe I should have thought about, okay, we failed to break down. You know, the thing that I didn't want was to have a stop loss hit right over here. That's what I didn't want, because it could very easily have broken the low on the 15 and then continued moving up, because the 30-minute could have come down back into the zone, done that deeper retest and continued up. I didn't want it to do that. That's not what I wanted. So I think a little bit of lack of confidence kept me out. But the idea was definitely talked about. You know, there's exactly what I wanted to see, just not well. It was what I wanted to see, just not exactly what I wanted to see. But this was your move there for the London session, and that was a 30 pip bullish candle, and yeah, it was just beautiful. Last 5-minute push would have really, yeah, it would have been nice, man. We've got 11 minutes left. I mean, if we do create some support over here, there's also an opportunity for price to continue up. But do we have the range? I don't know. Like a 20 pip range roughly. Euro JPY still pumping up over there. EJ was just a simple move of trend. 100% buys would have been taken over here if it was EJ, right? Because you had this retracement candle after it tapped into this high. Break that high, stops below this level here, and you just rid that all the way up. EJ was super clean in the London session today. Minute candle trying to flip bullish. Button is on the right bottom. What button? What button? Haters are still sleeping. Yes. Mate, you've asked that question and I gave you the answer. There is no coins. We don't do coins here. This isn't Bitcoin. This is currency. This is Forex. Come on, man. Minute candle trying to break up over here. Minute candle's got like 8 minutes left. Looks like we're moving up over here. Morning, brother. Morning. Do you follow Wicks Don't Lie session? What do you mean by follow? I don't come on his session, if that's what you mean. But yes, of course I know about his session, but I don't go on there. I don't trade NY really. Yesterday was awesome in the gold sell. Plenty cash was made. Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw Roger caught those gold sells. So he had a good day yesterday. I thought our day here could be a good day too, but ended up missing everything. From this week, I think coins like Bitcoin can be manipulated so easily, so I think it's best to stick to Forex JPY for me anyway. George has been beaten up by the cryptos. He's back with us Forex boys. Yeah, man, that's why I just stay away from cryptos, bro. Like, it's just so manipulated. It's so difficult. It's such a hype. Everyone thinks they know about cryptos when they don't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? I just stick to what I know. I'm done for the day. 1 loss, 3 pips. 1 win, 4 pips. Not bad. Obviously, I mean, now I'm just looking back. Like, I'm like, man, you know, could have called that move, but I don't know. I suppose there's always, yeah, you can't get everything. It's definitely been a difficult day either way. You know, it wasn't the most clearest. You know, we was really expecting this 30-minute to break resistance. I mean, I couldn't believe it didn't. And then the next one just, I don't know.
I suppose, like, after we got that 30-minute close and like the 15-minute rejected that like 150 area, you'd expect the next 15 minutes probably close back inside, like in the range. And the fact that it did still close, but like bullish, was maybe like the sign that we weren't going to continue down. Maybe.
I just don't know if I just didn't. I don't know how to explain it. I just didn't trust it because the 30-minute was still open. You know, like I want to try and find an example, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it was. I mean, we know this was the move, but I mean, maybe I should have been more confident in the fact that, okay, but we do have a support form now. It is above these levels, so naturally we should, as long as we stay below. I mean, maybe the stop needed to be like down over here. That's the thing. That's what I was like concerned about, was just getting stopped out very easily. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like, I don't want that. But yeah, should have. It's a shame. That was a real nice move. Um. Hi. Did you follow the USD and GBP news? Messed us around all day yesterday. I think there was monetary policy statement yesterday, wasn't there? But not in the afternoon. I didn't. Um. No, I didn't really need to because my trading day is usually done around 10, 11. So yeah, no, it didn't. So the USD news created some volatility, I presume, and the monetary policy statement. You've got a lot of USD news today as well, so that's another big one for USD. And then tomorrow is Euro news. It's at the 30 minutes closing bullish over here. The new 4-hour candle coming up though, that's the only thing. Okay, I'm not gonna answer that one. That's right, yeah, big day for USD today as well. Yeah, does seem like it's gonna be a big day for USD. I mean, they're only yellow folder, but there's quite a lot of data coming out, so it's at 1:30. Yeah, I'm just interested to see how this 1-hour candle closes, how this 30-minute candle closes. I mean, I wouldn't want to take buys on this 30-minute, to be completely honest. I really want to see a retracement down to like the 150 level and then look at buys. But I mean, yeah, let's see how it closes. It's the 4-hour close as well. 1 hour is closing like a bearish, fairly strong bearish candle now. 30 minutes flipping. Yeah, if this closes bearish, then it can give us an opportunity to wait for that retracement, obviously for us guys in the private group after the stream, and then I think we could have potential good buys later on if we can get support, but not kind of what's happening here. This is a little bit messy. Okay, so the 30-minute candle has closed bullish, but the 1 hour's closed a bearish. 4 hours closed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit more here. Not really interested in this 30-minute support. It's not really a strong level, strong support yet, but we'll see. Imagine if the next one just continues running up. I'm like, damn. Okay, so we're gonna call it a day here in a minute anyway. I'm in South Africa, so I catch the London and NYSE session. Perfect for trading the whole day. Nice. Yeah, man. It's pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna call it a day here today. So obviously we did miss the move on pound yen, but I missed the move. I did discuss with everybody how you could have caught the buys, what you needed to look for. We did mention a 15-minute support above this high would be a good confirmation to buy, but the fact that 30-minute closed back in the range, it put me off, and I didn't execute on that idea. But obviously looking back, that was the move, that was the execution. So yeah, just gotta journal it down and learn from that, and just that's it. So you can do. So yeah, so if you caught those buys, even if you just enjoyed the stream, drop a like on the stream. Really appreciate that. Yeah. So let's do a little round off here. So gold looks like it's retraced back to this support. It may need to create some resistance. If gold can create some resistance, then potentially 1786 is still inbound for gold, but it does need to create some resistance, but ultimately need to respect this area. If we come and close back above this area and create some support, then I think you could anticipate gold to continue back up to these previous high points. But apart from that, I think the bias is still bearish. Pound yen, I mean, we spoke about pound yen. I'm probably going to want to wait for a deeper retracement. Just for me, that feels the best thing to do. If that doesn't happen, then I mean, yeah, I'm just going to call it a week there, basically. Not looking to take a trade on a Friday, but obviously we'll see what happens. If there's a nice easy trade, then it depends, but not like actively looking to like say, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to make my money. Like, I'm up for the week, I'm not going to spoil it on a Friday. We're going to see what happens though. EJ, so I think EJ should continue moving bullish. It created support on the 15-minute. It's a little bit consolidating over here. So for a continuation, you'd want to break above these highs, or you'd want to counter close above. I mean, for sells, it's probably not going to be a good idea until you see like a resistance forming. Euro NZD is just mess. I wouldn't touch it personally. I think it's pretty messy. Yeah, not really good price action. GU looks like GU is broken above resistance over here, so I think GU can continue moving up to this next area. Let's measure this range. This is like it's like a 22 pip range on GU. Pretty good. So yeah, I think GU can continue moving up. We'd have to wait and see, obviously. So yes, perfect. So without further ado, thanks very much everybody for coming on the stream today. Hope you've had a good day. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. I think tomorrow we'll start maybe a little bit later, but I'll let you know. I think we've got Stefanos coming on as a guest tomorrow, but I'm gonna double check with him later on if he can still make it. I haven't spoke to him in a while, so it'd be good to have a catch up. So yeah, we see how it goes. But either way, we'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Yeah, looks like we're gonna do a little. See, this is what I'm saying. I want to wait. Yeah, I know today's Thursday, but it's Friday tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. Last day of the week tomorrow. So yeah, I think gonna wait for a little bit of a deeper retracement, even if we get a nice solid support on the 1 hour. Maybe also would make sense, but yeah, we'll see with the private group after the session. So without further ado, thanks very much everybody for coming on. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day. See you, Salim. Thank you, mate. Take care. Take care. Thanks, guys. Let's try and get to 50 likes as well, if we can. Let's try and get 50 likes on the stream, and then it would have been a win for today. Cheers, guys. See you in the morning.